I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away.
School districts are like families. When one part of the family hurts, we all hurt. A tragic event, such as the loss of a student, teacher, or staff member, can have a ripple effect across the district. Similarly, districts may be disrupted by the trauma of severe weather events, accidents, or safety threats, leaving students and faculty alike unable to concentrate or effectively teach and learn. In these instances, the professionals in that district may need the support of the Regional Crisis Team. Founded in 1999 at Putnam Northern Westchester Boces, the Regional Crisis Team is composed of psychologists, social workers, and guidance counselors who volunteer their time to be on site to provide additional counseling support.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day.
I have called upon the Regional Crisis Team a few different times. The most recent was we lost a teaching assistant in a car accident, and I called upon Lynn Allen and the Regional Crisis Team to say, hey, help me, walk me through this, make sure I'm not missing a step. There's a wealth of information that you can draw on, so you don't feel alone. They were really my lifeline to be able to tell me what I did well, to tell me things I might think about, and then throughout the week, they were here to check on me. They also put us in touch with bereavement specialists. They brought in therapy dogs for us for the class that was directly affected. And they were just another set of ears and eyes, and if we needed something from them, they just did it. It wasn't another phone call that I needed to make or another email that I needed to send. I felt fully supported by the Regional Crisis Team.
I'm only one call away.
The Regional Crisis Team adds a whole nother level of expertise and support to all school districts, really. So Regional Crisis Team not only has its own expertise, but it also brings in experts from other districts. So when a district's dealing with a crisis, working its way through a crisis, you're really tapping into the regional expertise, and you're also tapping into the regional people power. So you have psychologists and social workers from other schools, and even administrators from other school districts that can be redeployed into a school district to help them through a really tough time. Schools are very well equipped to handle the small crises that occur every day in kind of pockets or with individual students, but when it comes to a large-scale crisis, we need to bring in a larger team with more expertise and more reinforcement.
I'm only one call away.
There are two recent examples of how the Regional Crisis Team has supported the district. One was, unfortunately, one of our high school students committed suicide. We immediately reached out to the Regional Crisis Team. They provided assistance for students, for staff members who were affected by this in ways that we would expect. They were instrumental in helping us to get through that very sad time in the school district. The other occasion in which we've used the Regional Crisis Team has been when we had one of our little first graders died. The entire grade, the entire school was traumatized. The crisis team was in the building the next morning. The Regional Crisis Team was just an amazing support, very understanding, very flexible, very compassionate, which was precisely what we needed.
I'm only one call away.
We lost a student. A student committed suicide. And the most horrific circumstances than you hope you never have to face. And the folks through the Regional Crisis Team, first through Lynn Allen and then through the rest of the team, it was just to be able to walk through the decisions I was making, to be able to talk through process, to just have somebody just with me to say, to remind me, have you tried this, have you tried that, have you thought about this, what are your plans for that? And sort of to take care of me as a leader, as I was taking care of a professional community, a student community, a larger community. I couldn't have gotten through it. We were asked if we would like to get some clinical support from the crisis team, if we'd like some psychologists and social workers and counselors from the county to join us on that day. I'll never forget that morning. It was like the cavalry had arrived. I mean, when just like 15, 20 people who I never met before showed up and said, just tell us where you want us. That was amazing.
I'll be strong. I'm gonna keep holding on. Now don't you worry, it won't be long, darling. When you feel like hope is gone, just run into my arms. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to say